and rags and all that. And then there's Good morning. So this is going to be a full day of eating high protein meals. Just to give you some examples or ideas, some meal inspo in case you're still wanting to get in shape or keep or get some muscle. Protein's important, so that's what I'm going to focus on today. I get protein every day and lots of veggies and whole grains and things like that, but a lot of people, especially women, have a hard time getting enough, so I was going to give you some ideas in case you're one of those people. So here I have 2 scrambled eggs, which is salt and pepper. Then I have a blueberry protein oatmeal. You could always put whatever fruit you want, obviously. I did Bob's gluten-free rolled oats. I like the texture better than the quick cooking, but the quick cooking is good for like baking and things like that. But I like a little more texture to mine. Also, I think if it's a little more texture, not so quick digesting, it doesn't spike your blood sugar as much, but I'm not a doctor. I've just heard that. I am a fitness nutrition specialist, but not a dietitian. So, and then I added 2 walnuts, and this is these are wild blueberries. I think this is like a 1/4 to a 1/3 cup of blueberries. I did not measure it. And then unsweetened almond milk, and then I just did like a vanilla plant protein that has all the essential amino acids. So that was 21 grams of protein in that protein powder, and then 12 grams in that, so 33 altogether. And of course there's some incidentals in like the oats and peanut butter, but not enough to really matter. When people say, you know, it's high in protein, well, that's subjective, because to me, peanut butter is not high in protein when it's only got 7 grams, and you have to have 2 tablespoons, and it's 180 calories, and that's 2 grams of fat, 15 grams of fat. That's not, no, this is a fat. This is not high in protein. High in protein to me is like 15 grams and up, but that's just me. So this is 33 grams of protein. And then I will show you next a high protein lunch idea. Okay, here is my very late lunch. It is almost 4 o'clock. I did a full lower body session, abs and cardio. So it's like that sometimes. Also, I thought it'd be fun to go to Kroger, and then all the power went out at the store. So I had to put everything back and then leave. And as I was leaving, I noticed that some of the registers did work. So that was really fun for no apparent reason. But this is a turkey burger with a little bit of cheese. Underneath there's pickles, spicy brown mustard, tomato, green leaf lettuce, and more pickles because I sweated and I just really wanted some saltiness and savoriness. These are actually gluten-free ramen, which is so hard to find. It's Lotus Foods. One is brown rice, one is white. I made a huge pot of it with just 2 of the little bricks or whatever, and this is a concoction of like sriracha and curry powder and all kinds of yumminess. It's delicious. So I needed quick carbs after the gym, and then I just have a little treat of Diet Dr. Pepper, which is my fave. So that is my late lunch, and I'll show you next what I get up to. Okay, and then I'm gonna have 2 little gluten-free cookies from my mother-in-law. They're chocolate chip and pecan. So that's my next little snackity. Okay, I'm having another snackity. These are the baked cheddar and sour cream chips for a little snack treat while I zone out and watch TV. Catching up on the news. So yeah, and then I'll have a real din with some veggies later on. I'll show you that. Okay, so I did a massaged kale salad. I needed some green in my life, and so I just did extra virgin olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, salt, Parmesan, just this kind. Fun fact, I was at the store today and all the lights went out, so I did not get shaved Parmesan, which would have been ideal, but walnuts, cayenne, garlic powder, a little bit of salt, actually a lot of it of salt. And I massaged it for a while with gloves on. That's the best way, really. Oh, there's a mail. Hello. Hello. That's the me. That's the honey. And then I'm going to have some kind of protein with this, probably like sardines or something, because that sounds really good with hot sauce. And then maybe some toast with butter. But this is a good way to get your greens in, and it's like, it was triple this size, but when you massage it down, it you know, goes way down. And lemon juice, like half of a lemon. So that is that, and you just tweak it to your liking. I mean, you could honestly just do Parmesan shavings, extra virgin olive oil, and lemon juice and salt, and that'd be fine too. So that is that, and then I'll show you what I eat with this here in a second. So for some reason, whenever I get out sardines, I get an audience. Do you want some tuna? They know the word tuna, even though it's not tuna. Yes, I always give them a little bite. So yeah, this was a hit. My honey bunny liked it. So I'll show you my din din in a sec. Okay, so this is din din. I already had, you know, the carbs earlier, so I really didn't need a whole lot, but I just really wanted some vegetables. So I had that. And if you have issues with FODMAPs or certain sugars, like fructose and things like that, just get the Monash University app. It's scientists doing, you know, tests on humans. I'm not sponsored or anything, but that's how I found out, you know, the foods that bothered me and educated myself. But you can have certain amounts of kale. It just depends on where you're at, you know, and what foods bother you. But anyways, I'm having that. I added nutritional yeast, gluten-free toast with butter, like real butter, and salt and nutritional yeast. And then that's the sardines with hot sauce and sesame seeds. And then because balance, I have 2 little chocolate gluten-free cupcakes. They're the mini ones that my honey bunny got me. And I just microwave it for 10 seconds because I like it all melty and gooey. So that is it for this video. And wherever you are, I hope you have a great day or night.